So the carbon and hydrogen atoms which are there in the alkane, they are continuously rotating about itself at a single bond. And as they are rotating about that single bond, they may change their structure. So here, ह्या slide मध्ये one example I have given you. This is a p-moth serum 4, in which it will rotate the structure of the molecule across this single bond, and he will change its conformation. म्हणजे फक्त ह्या single bond वरती rotate होऊन. Now only I have choose these two bonds. He may rotate about any other single bond also, but if he is going to rotate about these two single bonds, he can change the structure of the molecule to this. Now after changing to this, again he will rotate and more rotation. So that means a single structure after rotating, it will give so many type of structures. Now एखाद्या molecule ची, if he is going to rotate about its single bond and changes its shape, if any molecule due to the rotation about this single bond, and if he is going to change the shape, this phenomenon is known as change in the conformation. Now likewise, ethane molecule is also going to change the shape of the molecule in two ways, that is staggered and eclipsed. Now this changing in the shape of the molecule, this phenomenon or this concept is known as conformation, without breaking and forming a new bond. But again, the same alkane molecules will change or will form its isomer. Now conformation is also, he is going to form the isomer, but only simply shape of the molecule is changed. But in the case of configuration, he is going to change the totally structure of the molecule without interfering in its molecular formula. Now if any molecule is going to break one bond, and again he is going to form the another new bond in the same molecule. By breaking and forming a new bond in the same molecule, he is going to form another isomer. What is the meaning of the word isomer? Same molecular formula but different structural formula. So this is by breaking and forming a new bond. These are the concept, that is configuration. Now after the end of the configuration, compound is going to form the stereoisomers. So while any alkane molecule is going under the concept of configuration, he is going to form the stereoisomers. So these are the definitions of conformer and configuration. Conformation is rotation about the single bond. He will change its structure, is known as conformation. And by breaking the new bond, it is interconverted by breaking one or more bonds. This concept is known as configuration. Now here in your front of you are two major and important conformations of ethane are given. Now if I am going to view the ethane molecule, ethane's structure जर मी माझ्या समोर ठेवलं, now we all know ethane molecule have two carbon atoms. Now this first carbon atom is attached to the these three carbon atoms, three hydrogen atoms, and this carbon atom is attached to another three hydrogen atom. Now हे structure, this ball and stick model, जर मी माझ्या हातामध्ये पकडलं, and if I am going to rotate in this way, see here, if I am going to rotate किंवा त्याचा व्यू जर मी चेंज केला, so I will, this structure will look like this after rotating the same formula or same structure. Again, if I am going to rotate this carbon in this way, so if I am going to rotate again this carbon in this way, so the carbon atom which is lagging behind, जो carbon atom माझ्यापासून लांब जाणार आहे, it is totally hide across this bigger carbon atom, किंवा जो माझ्या जवळ असणार आहे carbon atom, त्याच्यापासून तो next carbon atom, it is totally eclipse, or it is totally not eclipse, it is totally hide. So these three are the staggered conformations of the ethane molecule. Now in the same way, if the carbon hydrogen bonds of the ethane molecule are rotating, so sometime now in this way the rotation is between the hydrogen and carbon we are discussing, but here the rotation in between, if the hydrogen and carbon atoms are coming together, or it is moving apart from each other. So this here we are going to discuss. Before wasting time in this, see here. So this is a structure. Now we all know these two are the carbon atoms of ethane molecule. Now the hydrogen atom, which is shown to us in the uh, darker line, the hydrogen which is in front of us. Now the hydrogen atom, which is with a single line here shown here as in the form of single line, it is just far apart from this uh, hydrogen atom. And the hydrogen atom which is shown in this dotted lines, it is far away. It is behind the structure of the plane. So in this way, this is a staggered conformation of the ethane molecule. And the same ethane molecule, if we are going to show us in the form of eclipsed conformation, see here, the hydrogen atoms are come closer together. So that's why they are unstable. See here, already in the morning class or on morning uploaded class, we have seen that this conformation is not stable because the hydrogen atoms of both the carbon atoms are moving closer together. That's why if they are moving closer together, there will be a repulsion in between them. So due to the repulsive force in between those hydrogen atoms, the structure is unstable. Now, the same structure as we have already discussed here, this is a staggered conformation and this is eclipsed conformation. This we can draw in the terms of very simple projection formula, and that simple projection formula is known as Newman projection formula. Now, what is the projection formula Newman has invented? He has given to draw the structures of the carbon atom of the ethane. See here, this carbon atom which is nearer to us, that we are going to write at the center of the plane, and these three hydrogen atoms are attached to the near carbon atom, and the circle which is enclosed around or it is far away from the central carbon atom, it is nothing but the carbon atom which is far away from the nearer carbon atom. So this inner point or the center point is nothing but first carbon atom, and the second is nothing but the second carbon atom. And these three hydrogens are written in this way at the corner piece or the at a degree angle of 60 degrees centigrade from both the hydrogen atoms. The hydrogen atom which is attached to the first carbon atom and the hydrogen atom which is at the second carbon atom, they're always going to bear the angle at 60 degrees centigrade. That's why this conformation is more stable in as compared to the eclipsed conformation, as there will not be any steric hindrance, as there will not be any repulsive type of forces will be generated as they are not come closer together. So this is the eclipsed Newman's projection formula for the eclipsed conformation of the ethane molecule. So this we have seen in the morning class. Now here, if we are going to draw the energy profile diagram of angle versus rotation about these bonds, so is every time the ethane molecule is rotated about at 60 degrees centigrade, because only two carbon atoms are there, and ethane molecule is going to behave as a tetrahedral structure. The single carbon atom is attached to the three hydrogen atoms in the trigonal manner. So they every time they are going to rotate about itself at 60 degrees centigrade. So whenever they are going to rotate about itself at 60 degrees centigrade, so first rotation will give from 0 theta angle to the staggered conformation. Then again, if we are going to rotate this hydrogen to again 60 degrees centigrade, so the conformation is converted into an eclipse conformation. Now again, if I am going to rotate the same conformation at an angle of 60 degrees centigrade, again the conformation will be continuously. These carbon and hydrogens, they are rotating, they come close together to form eclipse conformation, and they go far away from each other to form the staggered conformation. So totally, we can obtain 3 staggered conformations and 3 eclipsed conformations when the rotation of the molecule will be a rotation of the single bond of the carbon and hydrogen atom will be taken place. Now, the ethane molecule will behave staggered conformation at what bond angles? At 60, at 180, and at 300. And he is going to behave eclipse conformation at an angle 0, no bond rotation, at 120 degree and at 240 degree. So these, see here, these two are the conformations of the uh, ethane molecule. So this is eclipse. If I am going to show you in the three-dimensional picture, so it is eclipsed conformation and it is a staggered conformation. So we have already seen those molecular structures of both the molecules. Now we are moving towards a second point, that is conformations of the butane molecule. Now what is butane? Now we all know, if I am going to replace the two hydrogen atoms in the ethane molecule with the help of another two carbon atoms in the form of methane, the structure will be converted into butane. That is, butane is going to have the 4 carbon atom in its structure. Whereas in the case of ethane molecule, it is going to have the 2 carbon atoms in its structure. Now what happens? When the butane start to get slightly more complicated. So if we are going to compare the discussion of or the conformation of ethane molecule with the butane molecule, the thing is get complicated as compared to the ethane molecule, because we have replaced 2 hydrogen atoms in the case of ethane by a methyl groups. That's why C2 molecule is converted into C4, that is butane. These are the large enough to get in the way of each other. So steric factor which is generated or which is involved in the case of conformation of butane is more as compared to the ethane, because increasing in the number of carbon atoms, it will increase the rotation in the molecule, it will increase the rotational barriers in the molecule also. So the main complication is that if we rotate about the carbon-carbon central bond and not all the bonds of the staggered conformation, they are same. Now, basically, when ethane molecule is going to rotate its bond, majorly butane molecule can adopt a 6 conformations. Now, no doubt, if butane molecule is adapted at 1 to 2 degree or 5 to 6 degree, if he is going to rotate its bond, butane molecule is going to give n number of infinite number of conformation. But forget about that. Instead of taking the rotation about 5 or 10 degree centigrade rotation, we are simply discussing the rotations about at an angle at 60 degree centigrade. 60 degree intervals. So if the carbon hydrogen bonds of the butane molecule are rotating at an 60 degree centigrade, as like that of ethane molecule, butane molecule will form 6 conformations of the structure. 6 conformation structures which is shown by the butane molecule. Now, see, this is the diagram in front of you. See, this is the structure of that is Newman projection formula of the butane molecule. Now, this is a first carbon atom, and as the first carbon atom will attach to the 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 methyl group, and this is nearer carbon atom, and this is far away carbon atom attached to the 1 methyl group and 2 hydrogen atom. See, in the case of ethane molecule, here there will be a presence of hydrogen groups. Now we all know there is a repulsion between the hydrogen groups, and same here in the case of butane molecule is also, here is also repulsion between these two bulkier functional group, that is methane. Now due to this repulsive force, this methane molecule is rotate about its 60 degree angle. If this methane molecule is rotate at an angle of 60 degree, he is going to attain this structure. Now, if again this methyl functionality will rotate at an angle of 60 degree, again he will form this type of structure. So likewise, the methyl functional groups are continuously rotated at an angles of 60 degree, and they are going to form the 6 important conformations. Now he is going to form infinite number of conformations, but we are going to study only 6. as they have rotated at an angle of 60 degrees centigrade. Now, these are the 6 conformations given by the butane molecule if they are going to rotate at 60 degrees centigrade. Now, if we are going to compare all these structures, the structure number 2 and structure number 6, they are same. Only they are mirror images of each other, and they are going to have and they are going to show the same amount of the energy. Same here, structure number 3 and structure number 5, these are also the mirror images of each other. So they are also going to have the same amount of the energy. So this is the types of conformation they have shown at different bond angles. That is eclipsed, two methyl functional groups are nearer. If they are rotated at 60 degree, staggered. Again, the methyl and hydrogen atoms are come closer together, eclipsed, staggered, eclipsed, and staggered. Now, in the case of ethane molecule, we have not given the names to all these structures. But when the eclipsed conformation of butane molecule is there, it is the name of that conformation is syn-periplanar. The staggered conformation at 60 degrees centigrade is known as synclinal or Gauche conformation. Then the conformation which is at an angle of 180 degree intervals, it is known as anticlinal. Then the conformation which is there at the 180 degree, it is known as antiperiplanar. Conformation as 250 anticlinal, and the conformation at 300 degree centigrade is also known as like that of at 60 degree, it is also known as synclinal or Gauche conformation. Now the conformations with an angle at 60 and 300, we have already discussed, they are the mirror images of each other, and also at 120 and 240, they are also the mirror images of each other. Now, what are the meanings of these words, that is syn-periplanar, anti-periplanar conformations? The two carbon methyl bonds lie in the same plane. Syn-periplanar and anti-periplanar. In the case of two carbon atoms, they lie in the same plane. In the case of syn-periplanar, and in the case of anticlinal conformation, the slope towards the syn and away from the one another. So the carbon atoms moving away from another. So that conformation is known as anti-conformation. Now, this is the energy profile diagram of the butane molecule. The diagram or the graph is between at an angle of deviation or angle of interval and the relative amount of energy they require to attain this conformation. Now, first, previously the main conformation at 0 degree and angle, syn-periplanar. If it is rotated at the 60 degree centigrade, if it is rotated at 60 degree centigrade, it is synclinal or Gauche. Same here, fifth type of conformation, synclinal and Gauche. Then anticlinal conformation, again, if we are going to rotate this second carbon atom at 60 degree centigrade, he is going to attain the anticlinal conformation. And again, antiperiplanar, anticlinal. Likewise, the every bond angle is continuously rotating about its single bond, and they are going to attain the these conformations. Now here, 3 conformations are staggered in nature, and 4 conformations are 3 are staggered in nature and 3 are eclipsed in nature. So butane can exist in the infinite number of conformations. I have already discussed with that. See here in the diagram, we have discussed only the conformation or the rotation about its 60 degree. But during rotation about the 60 degree, a 60 degree rotation होत असताना, this methyl functional group will rotate at 5 degree also, at 10 degree, 15, 20. Likewise, he will give n number of conformations during this rotation. But for the study purpose, we have only chosen the 6 most significant conformations, but has only 3 conformers, which is going to have the potential energy minima. Out of these, only 3 conformations have a potential energy minima, and the two Cauchy conformations and two anti-peripheral conformations as they are mirror images of each other. So this is a conformational study or the Newman projection formulas of the butane molecule. Now we all know if these alkane molecules are behave or they may exist in the cyclic form. They may form a cyclic structure when they are at the room temperature. Now, that time they are going to have some strain, and that strain is known as ring strain. So, what is the meaning of the word ring strain? If we assume that in fully saturated carbocyclic ring, a saturated carbocyclic ring, each carbon atom is sp3 hybridized. So, this is the structure of cyclopropane molecule. Cyclobutane, cyclopentane, cyclohexane, heptane, and octane. So these all carbon atoms, they are going to have the fully saturated carbocyclic rings are there, and they are all at an angle of sp3 hybridized. Then each bond angle would be, if they are sp3 hybridized, that time they have to obey the bond angle of 109.5 degrees centigrade, 109.5. But in a planar ring, the carbon atom don't have the luxury of choosing their bond angles. See, if they are in the plane of the molecule and they are going to obey the sp3 hybridized state, they must be at a bond angle of 109.5. But this is not the case with the carbocyclic molecule. What happened? These carbocyclic molecule will attach themselves in the cyclic manner and they deviate from this tetrahedral bond angle. There will be some sort of strain, and the reason behind that, there is some strain is involved as they deviate from this normal bond angle, and these type of strains are known as ring strain. Now the number of carbon atoms, now in the case of cyclopropane molecule, the number of carbon atoms containing compound is 6, and internal bond angle, if the 3 carbon atoms they are going to join to each other, they are going to form the 60 degree centigrade triangle. That means they are deviating from the tetrahedral bond angle at how much distance or how much difference? 49.5 degree. If the carbon atom or the carbocyclic compound is going to have 4 carbon atoms, they are deviating from the tetrahedral bond angle 19.5. If the carbocyclic molecule is going to have 5 carbon atoms, they are deviating 1.5. So this ring strains we have already discussed. So due to these ring strains, molecule is going to obey different type of structures that we are going to see in the next point, that is 6-membered ring. Now due to the availability or due to the deviations from, see here, the 6-membered carbocyclic ring is deviating minus 10.5, and due to these deviations they are going to have different type of conformations due to this strains in the ring. So if we are going to discuss a conformational analysis or the conformations of the 6-membered ring, if you were to join the 6 tetrahedral carbon atom together, and you would probably find you ended with a shape like this. So we are going to found two shapes, the carbon skeleton for the cyclohexane molecule in its boat conformation and the cyclohexane molecule in its chair conformation. See, this conformation of the cyclohexane molecule looks like chair. That's why this conformation is known as chair conformation. Now, all the carbon atoms are certainly not in the same plane, and there is no strain because all the bond angles in the 109. If we are going to draw the straight line structure of the if we are going to draw the straight line structure of the hexane molecule, the bond angle he is going to obey is 109.5. But if the compound is cyclic in nature and there is deviation from this bond angle due to the carbocyclic ring, the cyclohexane molecule deviates the bond angle from minus 10.5 and form a different conformation. Now, uh, the two major important conformations given by the cyclohexane molecules are boat conformation and chair conformation. Now, as it is looking like the chair, that conformation is known as chair conformation. There is another conformation of the cyclohexane that is might have made with the look at it. The conformation is known as boat conformation. In this conformation, there are still 4 carbon atoms in one plane. See here. Here, in this, the 4 carbon atoms are in one plane. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the 2 carbon atoms are 4 carbon atoms on one plane, but the other 2 carbon atoms both are above this plane. Now all the carbon atoms are not the same. The 4 in the plane are different from the one above. However, this is not stable conformation of the cyclohexane. Even though there is no bond angle, all the angles at 109.5. So these are the conformations of the cyclohexane molecule. Now, this is a side view of the chair conformation of the cyclohexane. In a view along with these two carbon atoms, clearly shows that there are no eclipsing CH bonds in the chair conformation of the cyclohexane. See here, we already know that in the case of carbocyclic molecule, they are deviating from the normal bond angle. If we squash the model against the desk, forcing the atom to lie in the same plane. If we are going to force the all 6 carbon atom must be in the plane, it springs back into this shape. So this carbon atom will not have its shape as soon as you not go. If you don't view the model of one side, the second picture is given. So every time the conformations of this carbocyclic, that is cyclohexane molecule, is changing, and they are going to give the different conformation. Out of that, the 2 conformations are chair and boat conformation. So in this way, if we are going to show the structure of the cyclohexane molecule from the side view of the chair conformation, so it will look like this. And view along the carbon-carbon atom, if we are moving or if we are viewing this structure from above the plane of the ring, we will a view of the cyclohexane looking along the 2 of the carbon-carbon atoms. And if we are going to draw the structure of or Newman projection formula for the carbon for the cyclohexane molecule, this is in this way. See, this is first carbon atom, second, that means he is going to have 6 carbon atom, 1, so this is second carbon atom, 3, 4, and these 2 are emerged and they are going to form the cyclic ring. So they are atom of breached between these 2 rings of the Newman projection formulas. The view along from the carbon-carbon bond, so this view is clearly showed that there are no eclipsing carbon-hydrogen bonds in the chair conformation. So in this projection formula, we seen that there is no any eclipsing, or there is no any repulsion will be taken place in the carbon-hydrogen and hydrogen-hydrogen bonds. So there is no eclipsing CH bonds in the chair conformation of the cyclohexane. In fact, all the bonds are fully staggered. So in this structure of chair conformation of the cyclohexane, if we are viewing from the carbon atom from above the plane, so the all carbon atoms are fully staggered and giving the lowest energy possible. So they will require low amount of energy. This is why cyclohexane is strain free. This time the cyclohexane is not going to have any type of strain on them. So contrast to this with a boat conformation, not all the carbon-hydrogen bonds are eclipsed, and there is a particularly bad interaction between the Flagstaff's CH bonds. So this is a boat conformation and this is a chair conformation. जर आपण chair conformation planeच्या वरून बघितलं, that time all the carbon and hydrogen atoms are staggered in nature. There will not be any repulsion will be done. There will not be any eclipsing in between them. So this conformation, it is in this manner, Newman projection formula. And if same structure, if we are going to show or if we are going to discuss in the terms of eclipse conformation, aside on the view of the both conformation of the cyclohexane, it is going to have the clumped and confusing structure. So these two are the bowsprit positions and Flagstaff bonds. So the hydrogen bonds which are above the plane of the ring, they are known as Flagstaff positions, and these Flagstaff positions have attracted towards each other, and they are going to change their conformation continuously as these two flat poles are attracted towards each other. So they may change their structure, and if we are going to view the structure from above the plane, it will look like this. That means one carbon atom hiding the another carbon atom, and this is the Newman projection formula for this boat conformation. So this explains why the boat conformation is much less important than the chair conformation. We can't clear about everything in this conformation. That's why it is less important than the chair conformation. Even though both are free from the angle strain. Both conformations are free from the angle strain. The eclipsing interaction in the both conformation make it approximately 25 kilojoule per mole higher in energy than the chair conformation. 25 kilojoule energy is more required to break these bonds as compared to the chair conformation. The boat conformation represent an energy maximum in the cyclohexane. So they will give the energy maximum in the cyclohexane molecule. The chair conformation, it is at the energy minimum. So earlier we have seen how the eclipsing interaction in the planar cyclobutane also, cyclopentane also, and in the case of cyclohexane also, the eclipsing interaction can be relieved slightly if the two carbon-carbon sites are there. So in this way, they are going to have a change in the conformation. So this is a chair conformation. Again, if it is rotated at an angle, so it is going to have the half chair. The whole inversion process can be broken down into the conformations. So if it is going to be rotated at an angle, it is half chair. Then again at 60-degree angle, it is going to conform the twist boat. Again the half chair as like that of this, and finally it is going to have the first like a chair conformation. So this is the energy diagram of the molecule of cyclohexane. If the meeting ends up, again you will rejoin the meet for only 2 to 5 minutes. We will discuss this diagram. If the meeting ends, again you are going to resume the meet. The energy profile for this ring inversion shows that the half chair conformation is the energy maximum on giving from the chair to the twist boat. So this conformation is at the energy maxima. Half chair conformation is at the